I'm going to show you how to make these little hanging flower pot holders. I'm using chunky yarn for this one, but if you want to use a lighter one, that's fine. It will just come out a little bit smaller. So we'll start with making a magic circle and make 6 single crochet stitches into your magic circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull your circle close. Next round will be increase round, and you will make 2 single crochet stitches into the one, which is the increase stitch. Mark your first stitch of a round so you know where it is. So you've done 1 increase, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Next round we will be making single crochet and then an increase. So you will be doing that all the way around. So single crochet first and then increase stitch and continue all the way around. Next round we will be making single crochet, then increase stitch and then another single crochet. So you've done your first single crochet, then you make your increase stitch and then another single crochet, and that's your pattern repeat. So single crochet, increase, single crochet, and do this all the way around. Next round we will be making 3 single crochet stitches and then increase stitch all the way around. So 1, 2, 3 and the increase, and just repeat the same thing all the way around. 3 single crochets and an increase stitch. Next round we'll make 2 single crochets, then increase and then another 2 single crochets. So you do 1, 2, then you do your increase stitch and another 2 single crochets, and repeat the same around. So 1, 2 single crochets, increase and another 2 single crochet stitches. Next round we will be making 8 single crochet stitches before the increase stitch. So do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now you make it increase, and just keep repeating the same all the way around. when you get to the end of this round, you have done your base for your holder, and the next round you will be working into the back loops only. So there's a front loop and there's a back loop, and you will be making single crochet all the way around, but only into the back loops. So all the way around, just working into the back loops, just making one single crochet into each of the back loops. Next round we will make single crochet stitches all the way around, but you're going into the full stitch instead of just the back loops. Next round we'll start with slip stitch into the next stitch, just to anchor the stitches down a little bit, and you will be making a chain 3, which will be counted as your first double crochet stitch, then chain 1, skip 1 stitch and double crochet into the next one. So chain 1 again, skip 1 stitch and make a double crochet into the next stitch. You will be making this all the way around, chaining 1 in between double crochet stitches and skipping 1 in the round below. When you get to the end of this round, you chain 1 and then you make a slip stitch on the top of the first chain 3, and that's how you finish this round. Next round you chain 1 and make a single crochet into the same space, then you will skip one of the double crochet posts and you make 7 treble crochets into the top of the next post. So yarn over twice, go through, and then you go through the first 2 loops and the second 2 loops and the third 2 loops, and you will be making the same stitch 7 times into the same space on the top of this double crochet. So yarn over twice, go in, pull through first 2, pull through second 2, and then pull through the last 2, and you make it 7 times. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now you will skip another double crochet and you will be making a single crochet into the top of the following double crochet. Skip another one and another 7 treble crochets on the top of the next. Now when you've done your 7, you skip another double crochet post and make a single crochet on the top of the next post, and then you will repeat this all the way around. When you completed your last set of 7 treble crochets, you will then make a slip stitch into that first single crochet that you made, just to finish this round. And the next round we will be adding on these hanging loops. So you chain 1, single crochet into the same stitch, single crochet into the next one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, until you get on the top of the middle treble crochet stitch. So you've got 7 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you want to be just on the top of this middle one. You will then chain between 35 and 50 stitches. It all depends how long you want your loops to be. This one I did 35, so I will chain 35 stitches. You can make it as long as you want. You've done your chain of say 35 or 50 or how many you wanted to do. You will then skip 4 stitches from the hook, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then slip stitch into the 5th stitch and slip stitch into every stitch all the way back towards your basket. You get to the last chain and you slip stitch into that. You then go back into your original basket and you make your first single crochet into the same stitch as where you started your chain from. So essentially this corner stitch will have 2 single crochets in, and then make single crochet into every stitch until you get the top of the next set of 7 trebles. You need to find again the middle treble, and you start making your second hanging strap from there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stitches in between. You just have to make sure that you chain the same amount for every hanging strap. So whichever number you decided to do for the first one, you do for all of the 5. And then again, skip 4, 2, 3, 4, and start making your slip stitches all the way back to your basket. And then you just repeat this all the way around until you have 5 straps. And then I'll show you how we attach them all together. And then you've done your final strap. You then single crochet back to the start of your round and slip stitch and fasten off, and the main part is done. Now all that's left to do is make a little loop what holds all of these straps together you can hang it with. And to do that we will make a slip knot and single crochet 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put your stitch marker here, you don't lose that stitch. And then you will feed this chain of 7 through your loops in the top what you've left. Just try to make sure that all your straps are facing the same direction and they're not twisted. When you've got all of them, go back to where you left your stitch marker, insert your hook and a slip stitch into the first chain. Now chain 1, and we're going to just strengthen this loop because you will be using that to hang your plant, so you don't want it to be too flimsy. You'll just make single crochet stitches into this chain loop, and it doesn't really matter how many you make them quite tight and close together. And you will just feed your loops out of the way as you're working, so you will end up back where you started doing these single crochet stitches. Just go all the way around. You'll make roughly about 15 single crochet stitches, but you don't really have to count. As long as you get back to the beginning and you've got like a sturdy ring, then you just slip stitch into the first one, fast enough, cut your yarn. All you've got left to do now is sew in these couple of ends, you haven't got many, and then pop your plant in your holder and you're done.